Well, we made it, and we just missed the storm, as you can tell. Got a little bit lucky, still. Yep, still thundering and lightning over that way. But yeah, let's drive on back. And welcome to another episode of Jeremy Canner's North Shore Mining and Prospecting. I'm Jeremy Canner, and yeah, let's have some fun. The creeks are looking a little normal. Alright. So, yeah, let me get back here and I'll get with you guys in a minute. So as soon as I get up the creek a little bit, the front of the island's on the other side of these logs. But this is what I've been wanting to check out since the water's down now. And as you can see, there's all these big stacked rocks here. But they're not stacked by person, they're stacked by the water. And the way that they're stacked is in that nice domino effect. So that'll be a spot that I'm going to check. And this little V of gravel right behind that fallen down tree right there. Stump and roots. And there's some more big boulders on that side I'd like to check over in there. So, yep, got the pan and the shovel. I'm going to get over there. Let's get to it. Nope. Where a better spot than let's take a shovel full from right there. And this is going to be my shovel full of unclassified material. We're going to pan that out with one hand. But let me show you how I do it. Now, I'm not going to sit there with this whole pan of material and try to sit there and stratify it. The way I've done it for the last 4 years is when I get it in there, I start washing all the big rocks and I toss those out. So that way I'm only left with just the pan of material and the sand. Try to get rid of as much of the big gravel you can, but try to wash it off really good. So you get down to that minimal size of pan of material. We'll get these leaves out, all the big gravels. We'll just toss those out because we're letting the sand fall to the bottom. And it's that easy. And you can get it down to a smaller pan of material now because you done classified it with just one hand. Yeah, I know there ain't going to be no gold that size, so it doesn't matter. And as long as I'm sitting here and mixing it in, making sure that everything's heavy is falling to the bottom, and all these bigger gravels are all coming to the top, I just toss those out. Toss it out. Now we're getting down to a more workable size pan of material. And I can just keep doing that for a while until I feel like it's just down to sand, mostly. Try to get as much of the big gravels as you can. Can't emphasize that enough. Now you're down to a workable sized pan of material. And it's that easy. Just one hand. And that was a complete shovel full of material, as you all seen. And now it's down to a very manageable pan of material. Still see a little bit of big rocks in there, but that's alright. That's just fine. They'll come out. Starting to see a nice amount of black sand too. And after I do this a few times, and I find a good spot either through here or down that way, which is usually down that way, but it's coming off of this side, I think, the most. I think the big boulders and rocks are shedding from this side of the bank, because I don't see too many on that side. So let's finish this out. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit of black sand in there. And I finally figured out how to zoom my camera in. Yeah, I know. Most people learn that kind of stuff on the first day, but I was just out playing around with mine, not even worrying about what it could do. And now I'm just learning what it can do. So, maybe I should watch through the camera and not what I'm doing. So, now we're down to a manageable sized bit of material. Get that few little pebbles out of there. Now let's start washing it back. See if we found anything. And this Ohio sand, black sand, is very coarse, so it likes to stick up in the top of the pan pretty good. And I'm not seeing nothing on that pan. So, pan number 1, So, yeah. Let me get to the next one, and I'll bring you guys back after I get that ready. I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. Here's see if I can zoom you in. So I ended up finding one decent speck right here. Sorry for the no sound. I accidentally turned my audio off. So enjoy some of my little bit of a silent film here for a few seconds. Look, here's where I found it. So let's get some more. Essentially, I'm just washing all the rocks down and trying to work all the sands and gravel, and there was a little bit of clay in some of these pans. Not much, but a little bit. It was mixed up in the sand and gravel layer. 2 feet below that is an actual clay layer. Scrub them rocks, boy! Didn't realize that I was washing them for so long. Now I'm starting to throw them out of the pan. Finally, Jeremy, get to the point, man. Hey, look, I found some tinfoil. Maybe I should have trimmed this section out a little bit, but nah, I'd rather leave it all whole. Hey, there I go. Finally. Get to work. Not gonna lie, this pan of material was pretty heavy. But as you can see, I washed it down pretty quickly once I actually started moving the pan. And we are almost through the no audio section. Sorry about all this. But yeah, we're getting there. So let's start doing the pan back here. And let's see, was there anything in this one? And nope. You'll have that. So far here today, the gold on this claim is camera shy. Only likes to come out whenever I'm not panning on camera. And I got some ashes in there. I was smoking a cigarette and dropped ashes in there just to top it off. But yeah, I'll try to get a close-up picture of that. So I'll go ahead and get that snuffered up. move around on me. That was it. The only thing. So, we got 2 specks in there so far. So yeah, still moving down. I'm going to do another sample from here. And I'll just keep showing you guys what I get. And I think you guys get the gist of on the one-handed panning. It would take too long to keep making all these videos. It would make a very extremely long video. So I'll start showing you the gold from this point. And then, yeah, I brought the high banker today. We're going to set up somewhere. And the 5th pan, 2 pieces of lead shot. A little tiny piece of lead shot. So, yeah, you can't always win them on every time. You know, sometimes it's like this. You pan and get 2 specks. But, yep, time to move down a little bit. At least I know I'm in the heavy line, so I'm finding buckshot. That, pretty good indication. So, yeah, we're going to stick with this section and work our way down some more. See if we can't find some more shiny. Alright, a 7 spec pan. And let me show you where, let me see if I can get you guys in on that. Try to set you up here. I don't know if you guys can make that out. These are very tiny specks. Maybe I can get a close-up with my camera. Sun's glaring out pretty good. Oh, now I can't see. Here I've shaded a little bit. There you go. And there was another little speck down right where my fingertip is. Right there. So yeah, 7 spec pan. And only out of the top 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, this is most definitely a spot worth setting up my high banker at. And yeah, I'm going to get straight to that. Let me get this snuffered up. And yeah, let's get the high banker set up. And we're going to run the dredge mats, or the dream mats, at the end of my high banker. We're going to set it up so that way it can work. If we got to use boulders, we will. So yeah, that's exciting. Nice. Probably the nicest pan I've done on this side of the river so far. Well, creek. Cool. I'm ecstatic. Alright, now that I got the panning portion of this video done, and we found our 7 specs, yeah, I'm still stoked about that. I've got the high banker set up with my dream mat. I've already done a little bit of test running, you know, to get this all leveled out. I need to still level this out a little bit, find some different shaped rocks so I can level it out. But yeah, waiting for the kids to get back. They went down to the Porter John down that way somewhere. So as soon as they get back, I'm going to have them bring my stand so that way I can set you guys up on the stand. But yeah, I'm going to get to running this. Let you guys see what it's like. Yeah, and I'm kind of recirculating this little spot because this water's not moving, so it's all I got to work with. So I left some of the big rocks there so I could filter out the leaves. And I scraped as many leaves I can get out of there. Still some floating around. But yeah, I better get back to it. Don't want to leave those cells open too long. So yeah, be back with you guys in a minute. Check it out, the kids found another salamander.
It's a lizard. Can I hold it?
Some of them you can.
I want to hold it.
Well, his tail might break off. Well, I'm getting ready to clean up. Here's my trench. As you can see, come all the way back to here. I was following that pay streak line as far as I can. And yeah, I started getting tired towards this end. It did have a clay bottom, so I was doing a lot of clay scrubbing. Here's my tailing pile, the sand pile, my little canal way that I made so I had fresh water. And yeah, on the back side there I had enough rocks where it was keeping the leaves back, so that was nice. I'm getting ready to do my clean out, and then yeah, I'll see you guys here in a bit. So, how much gold did the Dream at the end of the high banker catch? Yeah, I still haven't cleaned out the high banker yet. I'm going to clean those out, put it in that square bin over there, and we'll take it home and clean it out with the mini pocket sluice. And yeah, there's like 8 or 9 little pieces all in there. Let's see if I can get you guys a little closer. See if you guys see that a little bit better. Pretty nice. And that big hunk of lead. Yeah, I've seen quite a few little pieces of lead shot here and there. See if I can zoom you guys back out. And yeah, time to fill my hole in and clean this up, and see you guys back at the house. Oh, I almost forgot. The little bit that I got here in the snuffer bottle from my panning. Like, don't forget that. Just throw that down right there. Let's try to get it in one spot. Let's see. Well, let's see if I can zoom in on that. So some of that little stuff that you see all over in this section, that was all from my panning. Not too bad. Move the lid. And yeah, from my high baker section, also pretty nice. There's my finger for reference. Same over here. And yeah, let's take that picture real quick. Okay, so let's move on to the shout outs. Here we go. Buffalo Chris Prospecting, Kevin Hubbard, Lester Lepore Sir, Lee Hendricks, Williams Golden Tails, Nine Finger Mining, Cozy, GS Prospecting, Secret Creek Prospecting, Gold Prospecting Out Bush with Marky. And give them all a like, share, comment, and subscribe. They will appreciate it, so go on ahead and do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys out on the next little adventure. Let's go see my property. Later.